Hi everybody, welcome back. I just want to do a quick video here. Won't go into too much about it because I think most of us are familiar with what's going on with this whole coronavirus thing in America. This is just crazy. I have never, 9/11 was a crazy day. It was so unreal. It was almost 20 years ago. And I'd have to say that this is the craziest thing I've seen since 9/11. And what's really crazy about it, with Trump looking to be reelected, unless he thinks he already has it in the bag, but with him, hoping to be reelected next November, I'm really surprised at his response to this. He really didn't respond. This is going around, and he was like missing in action. He was in exile, and now he's like taking action, but he still seems pretty lackadaisical about this, like he already knows he's going to be reelected, thinks this won't be a detriment to him. I don't know. I think that, this could, if he doesn't respond enough to this, not that it's, major catastrophe, but a lot of people are seeing it that way, but he doesn't respond to this, the way people think he should, man, that could be a detriment to him. And it's my theory too, and somebody mentioned this, but yeah, it is my theory that he's probably going to wait until this gets so bad. I mean, obviously it's going to pass. Who knows when? It looks like April is when it's really going to reach its peak, because there's going to be more test kits. Not that's going to really do you any good, because what if they do test positive? What are they going to do for you? They don't have like a cure. They don't have like a treatment plan in place. And 98 to 99% of the people that get this are going to be just fine. It's mainly just elderly people and younger people who have weakened immune systems. They're dying. The death rate is like 3 to 4%. 98 to 99% of people catch this, will be fine. So I don't see what the big scare is. It's just like the flu, a cold, and you just got to let it pass. Just got to take care of yourself and take precautions. Most people aren't taking precautions, doing proper hand washing, blowing their nose, or not sanitizing. I've seen I've switched lines at the grocery store. I have seen at least two cashiers that were wiping their nose, going like this, and not sanitizing or washing their hands. Like, I'm going to another line. I'm not going to your line. And I even saw them. I went to get some medicine at the pharmacy, and this pharmacy tech, I guess her nose must have started running. She pulls her coat out, just like wiping her nose like that. It's like, oh my God. It's like, and you can't expect kids to know any better, but it's like parents should be teaching their kids better. I've seen kids coughing into open air. The parents are there in the store. They're not saying anything to them. I've seen kids, their finger up their nose. Parents don't say anything to them. Just let it go on. So it's like, no wonder this stuff is getting spread around so easily. And, the Chicago restaurants and bars, I guess they're shut down till further notice. I'm glad I'm not still a chef in Illinois anymore, because those people definitely are probably not going to be getting paid, and all these sports getting canceled. The people that work at those sports stadiums, you wonder what they're going to do. I know the Dallas Mavericks, the owner Mark Cuban, I believe he's like a billionaire, and I guess he's got some plan in place that the employees, not the athletes, but the employees that work at that stadium. I don't know if they have a hockey team that plays there too. I know he owns the Mavericks. Not sure about anything else, but he's got a plan in place that they'll still get paid until they're back to work again. So that's good. And there was, like this price gouging. It's so ridiculous. It's just so hard. I wouldn't have the heart to do something like that, even if I were poor. I guess there was some guy in particular, a truck driver, spent like $7,000 on hand sanitizer, and he made $35,000 selling it. He just upped the price. I hope he faces some legal repercussions, or some type of financial repercussions. And I guess he was making an argument that there's nothing, he doesn't see anything wrong with it. I guess he was bragging he was doing this. Said that there's nothing wrong with price gouging because he says something like he's still making more money than these people would be paying for Amazon. But he says, "Oh, didn't see anything wrong with it, saying that he's unlike Amazon. He said he's not charging a shipping fee. He's not charging any fee for his labor and hand sanitizer because of the alcohol. I guess it's like a fire hazard. It's so I guess there's like a hazard fee for shipping that." And so he's not, and then he claims that he's doing a public service. Like, okay, well, you may be doing all that, you may not be charging the fees that Amazon is, but regardless, like, people are still paying more for it in the long run, and you're making more money off of it than Amazon would make off of it. So that's just so ridiculous. That's bull crap. He doesn't care about doing public service. Then he's just looking to, like a drug dealer, he's looking to make some money really fast, easy way. And like I said, it could be till the end of April that we see the worst of this. There's going to be more cases coming up, increase in available test kits. And, there's probably a lot of people that are just carriers, but, they don't know it. They don't have, they're asymptomatic. They don't even have symptoms. So it's like, what's the big deal? It's like, I'm not going to go get tested for it. And people do test positive for it. That's just going to cause even more freakouts. And I guess, New York, too, is another state. I guess all their bars and restaurants are shut down until further notice. And a lot of people in New York, and I'm a custodian in elementary school, and I'm still going back to work to be doing deep cleans. My kids were supposed to be coming back next week. Was it? Yeah, I forget what the date is, next Monday. Yeah, it turned out, was it the 23rd? Oh, yeah, the 23rd. They're supposed to be back, but I guess now they're probably not going to be back till the end of March, early April. The 27th is a Friday. They said that all the Arizona schools are going to be closed until March 27th, but that's a Friday, so I don't see why the kids would go back for just one day. And then wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense. So, I imagine they're probably not going to go back until March 31st at the earliest. 27, 20, or that'd be the 30th. Yeah, the 30th, whatever. But, it's just great. I've never seen anything like this in my lifetime. I'm really sick of it. I'm really sick of going to the store and not being able to find what I need, and then you go to another store, and lines are so long. This is like Black Friday chaos. Totally. I mean, people were, taking utility knives. There's just so much chaos at the store. People are stuffing it stocked on the shelves. My wife said that she saw a guy taking like some type of razor blade or utility knife, cutting the boxes open, just taking the stuff right then and there. And a neighbor of mine said that some woman was at the store basically yelling out to all these people that are buying all these things. And yeah, I mean, if you're going to be quarantined, you can't go out. It does really, it makes sense. To stack up. I got kids. You got a bunch of kids at home. You're not going to be able to go out. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. They're just playing it safe. It is kind of frustrating though that stores are low on stock. I guess my neighbor said that some woman was basically yelling out to everybody in the store, telling them that they're being a bunch of greedy people and they should be ashamed of themselves. And then somebody else said that Walmart, they have those greeters, and I guess there was a woman that was like yelling about a greeter, saying that they should get rid of the greeters and have them helping on the floor, stocking or cashiering, bagging, something like that. And I'm really surprised that the restaurants, and I know, being a former chef, I know what goes on in restaurants. A lot of unsanitary things happen. And I don't know if it's because of the grocery stores being low on stock. I don't know if people are eating out instead. I imagine it's probably just a matter of time until Arizona restaurants and bars shut down. That I want that to happen. Don't want that to happen at all. But Arizona, the restaurants around here, I haven't been eating out, but the restaurants around here, they are still packed. They still have lines waiting out the door. And that's probably, you're worried about catching this coronavirus. That is probably the last place that you want to be, because there are a lot of unsanitary things going on in restaurants, at least the restaurants I worked in. But that's I guess all I have to say about that, and hope this passes sooner rather than later. I'm not worried about it. I'm just going about my daily life, but it really is frustrating. it's frustrating when things are not normal because of something like this. But yeah, I'm just, I got a strong immune system, so I'm not worried about it all. And, if one thing doesn't get you, another thing will. But yeah, I think that's the other thing I wanted to mention too. As far as Trump is, I imagine he's probably this thing is going to get worse before it gets better. But just like he does with so many other things, he really wouldn't deserve any credit. It's just going to pass eventually. It's gonna, we'll get past this. But it's like he's gonna, like, just like a lot of other things, he's gonna want to take credit for it passing. Acting like he's the best president in history. He's gonna want to take so much credit for this. For saving the American people that survived this, when basically he doesn't deserve any credit at all for it, because he has nothing, regardless how this passes, regardless of when it happens or how, he's not going to have anything to do with it. So, I don't see why he's, going to be wanting to act like such a hero over this, but I could just see it right now. He's going to be Mr. Hero, and his supporters, they're going to, follow him right along through the door. They're going to act like he's a big hero as well. Just give him more power, just give him more adrenaline to get reelected, and give other people more adrenaline to check his box in the voting booth. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Talk to you all real soon. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you again real soon. Another interesting video. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.